to Becky D's kitchen. So tonight we're going to try making a granola bar recipe from InspireNet. And it's just a regular granola bar recipe, but we're going to modify it to make it gluten-free, celiac-friendly, dairy-free, and nut-free. Now, most granola bars have nuts, especially like you find peanuts and peanut butter in them. And this recipe calls for almonds, but we're just going to skip that and see how it goes. So let's begin. So to start, what I did is I took a 1/4 cup of Crisco instead of butter. Woohoo! Crisco instead of butter, and I'm melting it in my little pot. Meanwhile, I've already taken 2½ cups of gluten-free oats. This one's 1 degree, and I picked that up at like Costco or something. So I took 2½ cups and I put it in the oven for like 5 minutes at 350 just to get them nice and toasty. Okay, so now what we've got is our 1/4 cup of Crisco, and we've melted it down here, and now we're ready to go. So to this, what I'm going to add is I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of honey. Now we're going to use sugar, a little bit of sugar too, but it's nice to have the honey. More natural sugars and less artificial sugars, always better. So I added a 1/4 cup of honey, but I'm also going to add a 1/4 cup of brown sugar here. Woohoo! And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix it all, because you want it all, you want your lard nice and melted, and then you want to dissolve in your sugars till it's a nice mixture. We are also going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Whoops. Now, to give it a little extra vanilla goodness zip, I'm going to add 1 drop of Madagascar vanilla from doTERRA. When it comes out. Woo. Sometimes patience to get the vanilla out of the bottle. There we go. Okie dokie. And I'm also going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. So I'm just going to dump that in right there. And I'm just going to stir it all in, mix it together until it's all a nice mixture. Okay, so what we're doing is we're stirring this mixture until it's nice and bubbly like it is now. And then we're going to add it into our oats. I forgot to mention, if you are doing nuts, the recipe originally calls for a 1/4 cup of toasted almonds that you would toast at the same time as you toast your oats, and you would mix that with your oats here. So once this is nice and good and bubbly, I'm just going to pour it into a nice big bowl with my oats and mix it all together. Now the honey, they say, is important because it helps hold it together. It kind of acts as the glue. So we're gonna mix this together. Now the recipe, you can be creative as you want. Chocolate chips, raisins, craisins, go wild. I decided I'm gonna do cherries and chocolate. So what I have here is a 1/2 cup of sliced maraschino cherries that I'm going to dump in and mix with my oats. And I'm going to save my chocolate for on top. Actually, I might add just a few chocolate chips just inside, and then you want to keep about 2 tablespoons of chocolate for on top. So I'm just going to mix those chocolate chips in. Mind you, the chocolate chips that you mix in will probably melt a little bit. And they also act as a little bit of glue. All right. Voila. Once it's good and mixed, now I'm going to get my square pan. And I like parchment paper, so I just lined my square pan with parchment paper. And I am going to pour this mixture into my pan. when making granola bars, you want to pack it in good. So I'm just going to use my spatula to spread it around, and I'm going to pack it into this square pan. All right. Oh, I love the look of these cherries. Okay, now we're just going to scatter the remaining chocolate chips over the top. I just have a few in my bag tonight, so I'm just dumping whatever is here nicely on the top of my squares, like so. All right, so now we've got it in our pan. I'm just gonna cover it up with some saran wrap, or you can use whatever you've got. If you got some beeswax covers, those would work great. And we're just gonna cover it up. Now, ideally, you want to refrigerate this for at least 2 hours, or put it in the freezer for 30 minutes, and then once you're done, take it out and you can cut it into bars, and we'll see how it tastes. So, let's see. So, I took my granola bars and I put them in the freezer for about 30 minutes, so it's nice and chilled now. So now what I'm just gonna do is slice it. Actually, it's slicing quite nicely. Let's test it out. All right, so enjoy your tasty granola bars at home. Let me know what kind of concoction you chose to use. And check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and our website, omgbecky'sglutenfree.square.site. We'll see you there. Have a great night.